Hi everyone. In this video I'm going to show you how to enter your data into Excel and do the calculations for this week's homework assignment. First you need to enter your column titles. Your column titles will be house ID, price, number of bedrooms, number of bathrooms, and house type. After you enter the column titles, enter your house ID numbers from lowest to highest. Your house ID numbers should go down to row 31 because you have 30 houses and the first row just has the column titles. After you enter the house ID numbers in column A, enter the prices in column B, the number of bedrooms in column C, the number of bathrooms in column D, and the house types in column E. After you enter all of the data, go down to B33 and enter the word mean, and then below the word mean, enter median, mode, range, MAD, variance, standard deviation, skewness, and kurtosis. It's fine to just write STDEV for standard deviation, just to make the title shorter. After you enter these names right here, click on B33, which is this box right here, and go up to Formulas. After you click on Formulas, go to More Functions, and then go to Statistical, and then click on Average. Excel uses the word average for mean, and it should be right near the top. After you click on Average, this will appear right here. Scroll down if you need to, and highlight all of column B, starting at B31 and going all the way up to B2, right here. And you should have all of the prices highlighted. After all of the prices are highlighted, it'll say B2 colon B31 right here. Press OK, and the mean of the price column will appear right here. After it appears, click on the bottom right corner of the box right here, and you can drag it across, and it'll calculate the means of the other columns. So right here is the mean of the number of bedrooms column, and this is the mean of the number of bathrooms column. It can't calculate the mean of this column because these values are categories. It's house type is a qualitative variable, so this column doesn't have a mean. So right here, just type in NA. After you do that, click on B34, which is right next to the word median. Go back up to More Functions, go to Statistical, and then go down to Median. They're all in alphabetical order, so it should be about halfway down. Click on Median, and then highlight all of column B. Highlight the entire price column, and then it should say B2 colon B31 again. Press OK, and the median will go into B34. Next you can click on the bottom right corner and drag it across again, and it'll calculate the medians of these columns. And this column doesn't have a median, so just put NA. Now click in B35, which is right next to the word mode, and go to Formulas, More Functions, Statistical, and then go down to Mode. And use mode single, which is mode.sngl. Then highlight all of column B. Press OK, and then drag it across. And if you drag it all the way across here, you'll notice that Excel can't calculate the mode of this column. I'm not sure why, but Excel can only calculate the mode of a set of numbers. So you'll actually have to find the mode yourself. Just look through the column and find out which value appeared the largest number of times. And just type the word in here. So if I counted each of these values and I found out that newly listed appeared the most often, I would just type in newly listed. Excel actually can't find the range. It doesn't have an option for it, but there's a way you can get the range. Type in equals max for maximum. Make a left parentheses. So it should say equals max left parentheses. Highlight all of column B. Close the parentheses. And now it should say equals max B2 colon B31. Type in a minus sign. And then type in capital MIN for minimum. Make a left parentheses. Highlight column B again. Now it should say equals max B2 colon B31 minus min B1 colon B31. And then press enter. You'll get the range. If you want to, you don't actually have to highlight the column. You could just type this straight into the box. Just type in equals max B2 colon B31 minus min B2 colon B31. If you just type that in and press enter, you'll get the range. Then you can drag it across. And this column doesn't have a range, so type in NA. Now we can get the MAD. You just go up to this, go to the same place. Excel calls the MAD average deviation, or AVEDEV. Click on that. And we'll highlight the column again. Or we could actually just type in B1 colon B31 and press OK. And it'll appear. And then drag it across. This column doesn't have a MAD because it's not numbers. And all of the different statistics that you need to calculate are in this list right here. The only one that wasn't in there was range. So variance is var.s. var.s means sample variance with n-1. So click on that. Type in B1 colon B31. Press enter. Drag it across. Go back up here again to formulas, more functions, statistical, and go down to stdev.s for sample standard deviation. Do the same thing over again. I forgot to type in 31. So all of these are calculated the same way. You just calculate the value and then drag it across. So first you have to click on this box right here in column B. Go to formulas, more functions, calculate the value, and then drag it across. That's what you're doing for each of these. This is skewness, so it's just skew. column of this column doesn't have a skewness because it's categories, it's not numbers. And kurtosis is K-U-R-T. And this column doesn't have a kurtosis because it's not numbers. And once you get here, you're finished calculating all the statistics. Just print out the Excel sheet with the data and these values at the bottom, and attach this to the homework assignment that has your answers on it, and turn it in class.